Let's talk about a huge shift in management, one that's all about moving away from just barking orders and instead really unlocking the problem-solving genius that's already inside your team. We're going to dive into a method that turns everyday chats into these powerful engines for growth and improvement. It's about getting your team from just, following a checklist to achieving some truly incredible outcomes.
Okay, so just look at these two columns. It's night and day, right? Over on the left, you've got that classic boss vibe. Do this now, fix this problem, why is this late? It's all commands. But then look at the right. What is our goal? What's happening now? What's in your way? What is your next step? I mean, which one do you think actually builds a team that can think for itself and feels motivated? It's a no-brainer. The secret to making that right-hand column your default style, it all comes down to a concept called a kata.
So what in the world is a kata? Now, if you're thinking of karate or martial arts, you're not wrong. You're actually on the right track. But the way we're using it here is all about leadership and how you manage your team. A kata is basically a routine, a pattern that you practice over and over and over until it becomes completely second nature. Think of a guitarist practicing scales until their fingers just know where to go, or a martial artist repeating a move until it's pure muscle memory. It's all about practicing something deliberately, with structure, until it becomes a habit you don't even have to think about. But what's the skill we're actually trying to master here? We're not practicing how to give better orders, that's for sure. The whole point of the coaching kata is for a manager to teach their team one absolutely crucial skill: scientific thinking. It's about giving them a structured, repeatable way to look at any problem and figure out how to solve it. So how do you actually do this? How do you practice this scientific thinking? Well, this whole new playbook for leaders is built around 5 simple but incredibly powerful questions. These 5 questions right here, they're the heart of the coaching kata. First, you start by defining the target condition. Where are we trying to go? What does success look like? Then you get real about the actual condition. Where are we right now? The space between those 2 points, well, that's your challenge. Next, you ask, what are the obstacles that are keeping us from getting there? Based on that, you figure out the very next small thing you can try, your next step. Think of it like a mini experiment. And finally, and this is so important, after you take that step, you ask, what did we learn? It's this constant loop of trying something, learning, and adjusting that really is scientific thinking in act. And when managers really start using this kata consistently, something amazing happens to the culture. It's a fundamental shift. You stop treating your employees like they're just a pair of hands to get tasks done, and you start treating them like thinkers, like problem solvers who have valuable brains. This quote from the Lean Thinker blog it absolutely nails it. See, it's not just about getting a problem off your desk. It's about using every single challenge as a chance to make your team smarter, more capable. The real prize here isn't just a fixed problem, it's a team that can handle the next problem all on its own. So what does this actually look like in the real world? Well, the impact is huge, both for the people on the team and, you guessed it, for the company's bottom line. I want you to just imagine being an employee for a second. Instead of your boss telling you exactly what to do, they guide you with those 5 questions. That internal light bulb that goes off is so powerful. It's the realization that, wow, my boss trusts my brain to solve this problem. Honestly, that single thought can be more motivating than any raise or bonus. It sends a message of respect, of trust, of empowerment, and that unlocks some serious potential. And hey, this isn't just some feel-good theory. It delivers real, tangible results. I mean, look at this. In a case study of an HVAC factory that started using this method, their overall equipment effectiveness, basically a measure of how efficient they are, jumped from 75% to 85%. That is a massive 10-point leap in performance. But wait, it gets even better. That same factory, they also managed to increase their output from 60 to 90 units per hour. That's a 50% jump in throughput. And they did it while actually reducing the number of people on the line. That just shows you, when you develop your people into thinkers, you don't just work harder, you work smarter. You get way better results with less effort. So I'll just leave you with this question to think about. What about your team, your organization? What problems are you facing right now? And what could you possibly achieve if every single one of your conversations was a coaching conversation designed to unlock the problem solver in everyone? Just think about that.